I'm back. I found that thing, so I thought I'll stick it in here. But it just shows you how good they are now, filters, and how easy it is to deceive people.
I hate that I have to stand here and make another video, but it has come to my attention that people are still...
Oops. That's what I hate about these shorts. Hang on, make that smaller so I can get it all in. Oop.
Stand here and make another video, but it has come to my attention that people are still claiming I'm using photo editing apps like FaceApp to change my appearance. And as you can see, I'm standing in front of a camera right now. I am not using any editing apps and I am absolutely perfect. If you still have a problem with this, I think you need to seek counseling for jealousy. And I don't really know what else to say about... Oh, I hate that I have to stand...
Isn't it good? Like back in the day, you had to do it afterwards. Now, it's just a thing on your phone or on your camera, and it can do that. And people say, oh no, they're not using things. So it just shows you how easy it is for Lisa to like click a thing on. Where am I going? Click on a thing and... I've left you with a page full of bras. Great. Click on a thing and she's totally different. You don't know who's telling the truth anymore, do you? Anyway, I'm buggering off now. Thank you. Bye. Hi folks, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you subbed and stayed. Isn't it typical? The minute I'm about to pack everything away, up she pops. I swear she's got a little camera in here somewhere and she sees it just as I'm packing stuff up. Why did that just go with... Oh, it's this wire. Well, I'm doomed with headphone wires to go weird on me 2 minutes after I get them. Strange thing. Anyway, what have we got today? My secrets to look glowy, youthful and bronzed. Spring, summer, 2023, women over 50. Can't everybody look spring and sprung and whatever? Right, shall we jump in?
Hey guys, it's Lisa. Today we're going to talk about one of my favourite subjects.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been watching videos. I've got everything on double speed. I haven't done that for a while, have I?
How to look glowy and bronzed and youthful and vibrant in the summertime as a 40 above woman. So there's different things that I do that enables me to have glowy skin all over with my body and my face, and kind of use different makeups without showing every wrinkle that I have or aging me, or because I have oily skin, oily mature skin, and I live in a humid climate, I have to do some things to keep that glowy look and that vibrant look in the summer without it melting off. So here are the things that I do, and the first one is a product that I have told you.
Before she gets going, I've been looking for a while and I've never said anything. Why do her eyes look like she's got cataracts? They look really milky or cloudy. And I know she wears contacts, but she only wears one contact and both eyes are exactly the same. Is that something wrong with her eyes? Or is cloudy a colour? I'm being serious. Is there something wrong with her eyes? Because they look like she's got cataracts. Anyway.
You guys about so many times, and it is Osea, and this is their new little kit, body kit that they are coming.
Is it Osea or is it OC? And if it is Osea, they should have an accent over the A, and I am so sick of people making stupid names that nobody knows how to pronounce. It's like when you went into to get a perfume or whatever, you had the snotty woman in the white coat behind the counter and you go, can I have a bottle of Anais? And it's like, it's Anais. Whatever, that one.
Out with for Mother's Day. They've been around for about 25 years. They are family, female owned.
Are we sponsored by Osea? Beginning to sound like it, isn't it? No, doesn't say anything. It's just like when she starts having a load of information, she doesn't normally mention anything, does she, about the company, or she doesn't know anything. But when she starts spouting off things, I always wonder, because it's like, oh, you've looked into it more. Why have you looked into it more? Ah, because they're paying you.
In California, started in California, and they are based off of the sea. They are vegan, cruelty-free, just a wonderful brand and a wonderful company to work with. So the Osea Golden Glow
So are you working with them? That's the question.
Body Trio is the body oil that I have loved now for, I would say, a couple of years. It also includes the anti-aging body balm and their body brush. It has been a long time since I have used a body brush. I am an avid exfoliator. You guys know I talk about exfoliating all the time. I think it is the...
Do you? Does anyone else remember her talking about exfoliating all the time? I don't. Never heard her mention a body brush. That sounds like hell to me. My skin would be screaming. But and it looks like a shoe brush. It looks like something you like scuff your shoes off to get the dirt off as you come in the door. It looks really rough and horrible.
The most important thing you can do as a mature woman for your face and your skin to look vibrant, to help with the wrinkles, to help with everything. But I normally exfoliate in the shower. So this morning I got out this brush and I did like you're supposed to do, where you start and everywhere you brush up towards your heart. This is also very good for cellulite. And anytime you stimulate the skin like that, it's just a good thing in every way. And I have to tell you, it feels so good after you do that. You feel, it's almost like getting in a cold shower, which is also supposed to be really good for you. So what I do is I use the lotion usually at night, and then the next morning I will use some of the body oil in with the lotion, and then that moisturizes me and it helps with my body.
She's bloody sponsored and she's not saying it. Why are you not saying that you're sponsored by them? No way does she spend this amount of time talking about one thing unless she's getting paid for it.
Bronzing routine. So they are offering this set for Mother's Day. I will have all the information that you need for this linked down below. So you're going to get the algae body oil, the anti-aging body balm, and the plant-based body brush. I love it. It is the most velvety body oil I have ever used. It feels different, like it's really penetrating your skin and not just sitting on top. I was just super impressed with this set, and I'm super impressed with their brand and their products. So let's start at the beginning. When I get out of my shower, I have somewhat exfoliated and scrubbed down and shaved my body in the shower. I have been using, and I just ran out, the Tan Luxe, the Gradual Radiance Illuminating and Rejuvenating Gradual Tan Lotion. This has been really good. Now, I do like the...
You said that the Jergens was just as good. But obviously, if people are clicking on your links, you're going to get more of a kickback from that, aren't you? And I still say you're sponsored by OC or whatever they're called.
The Jergens Gradual Tan also, I think they give you an equal amount of tan. What edges this out a little bit is I feel like it has a little bit less of a scent. I feel like it might catch on age spots a little bit less because it's very, very, very thin. They both are. Honestly, I think you can't go wrong with either one. I don't know if it's just that I prefer the way this one smells, but I really like it and I have enjoyed using it, obviously. I think this is the first time I have ever gone through an entire tanner. Most of the time I get fed up and just get disgusted with it, but this time I have really stuck to this and I have...
Lisa, Can you please stop tapping on things?
Loved it. Then in the morning, that is when I would go in with my Osea body lotion with a little bit of the oil. Then I usually go ahead and do my makeup. And at the end, I will do my body bronzing. Now I also brought these up here because this is something that I have used for years. It's the Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs leg makeup, but you can use it all over your body. But I have the medium glow and the tan glow.
I remember Lana Indiana raving about that, and then she'd wear like little white capri pants, and I used to think, how in the hell have you not got all that stuff all over your trousers? It makes no sense. Looked for it here at the time, and I mean, that's what, how long back? 10 years back? 12 years back, maybe? And it was like they wanted an arm and a leg for it then. But it's probably cheaper and easier to get now. But
this is good stuff. But the difference in this actually is like makeup, like full coverage makeup. And it will cover varicose veins. It will cover age spots. It will make your skin look flawless. Hey, body bronzers. I have this brush that is an Eco Tools brush. This is many, many years old. And these are my favorite body bronzing.
I thought she was going to... It's mini. It didn't sound like many to me at all. And before you start screaming at me, she didn't say so good, and she hasn't said it's a good one. She skirted around both of them, and I'm waiting for her to actually say the words.
Powders. They can also be used on your face, but I just use them on my body. And I would say my oldest favorite is just the good old Baked Body Frosting Face and Body Glow in Tahitian Glow. Just a good one. Now today I used a different one, but I would say this is my favorite as far as the glowiness of it. But if you want more coverage with your bronzer, especially with that oil, this one, the Tarte Face and Body, as you can tell, I like it. This one doesn't give you quite as much glow. So it just depends, or you can be like me and use a little bit of both. And then I did just order this one, and I actually ordered the wrong color. Instead of ordering Tahitian Glow, I ordered Tahitian Ginger, but I like it. I've been using it. It's really pretty. I think the difference in the colors is maybe, I think this might have a little bit more of a rosy tone, but I really like it. I like it equally to the Tahitian Glow. These are just really good. Okay, so now let's get into summer, glowy, youthful, luminous makeup. In a lot of ways, in the summer, I go lighter on the eye makeup, but I just love that whole glowy, luminous, fresh look. And these are the bronzers that I love. Basically, I would just suggest not using a really, really matte bronzer in the summertime. Now, I'm not saying use one like MAC Gold Deposit or something like that just has so much. I do like that though. You can use that a little bit, but I like ones like these. Okay, this is just an oldie but a goodie. This one will never let you down. I already had this, but I remember when I used to watch The Housewives, Camille Grammer, they listed this as her favorite.
Oh, do you remember when she went through her Camille Grammer phase? And she thought she was her. And she got every bit of makeup that she used. And weird.
Bronzer. And it's the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, similar to the body bronzer. And I think it even says waterproof. You can see that it's glowy, but it's not really sparkly. And it's very easy to use. Another one that I really like is this one that I bought last year, the Terracotta Light. This is another one that's, I would say any of the Guerlain, unless they flat out say matte, they are just good bronzers. Like this one has, and there's just so many variations. So there's some that are in shades, and then there are matte bronzers, and then there are luminous bronzers. There's so many, but what I would do is pick the shade for you. Light has kind of like that pinky undertone to it. I think the medium had more of the orangey undertone, but see how some of these are matte and some of them are sparkly or glowy? That's just a perfect balance. This one, oh, it's so good. I'm actually excited to start using these again, because in the winter, I just like a more formal, made up look. I still want to look bombshell, and I still like the same things, but I change the formula a lot and I change colors a lot too in the fall and winter. Another oldie but a goodie is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Bronze. This, I would say, has maybe a little bit more shimmer than a
Clues in the name, Lisa. Shimmer Brick. Should we just check? She did say link, didn't she? All the stuff would be the Mother's Day thing, whatever. When's your Mother's Day? I need to look that up. Has she said so good? She probably has, hasn't she? Anyway, we'll
a lot of them, but it's still just a really nice polished look. And then my last one I got last year. Ooh, I ordered 2 colors. I'm not sure if this is the lightest one that I got. I think I got one that's a little bit darker. It's the YSL Bronzing Stone. And I remember I went to one of the makeup counters and the guy just immediately wanted to sell me this or put this on me. And it's just beautiful. So this is another one that's not sparkly, but it is glowy. So it's up to you, the amount of sparkle that you want, but these are just good ones. I could go on, and I'm sure that there are many good ones at the drugstore. I love the butter bronzer. I think that's more like a satin finish, but it's still a good one. Another thing I like to change up in the summer is a lot of times I'll go with a shimmery whole eye look. I don't know, it just looks so glowy and so Miami. I'm thinking of like the J.Lo glow and all of that kind of stuff. Victoria's Secret look. I mean, just that whole bronze bombshell look. So I wanted to share with you a few of my favorite eye palettes to get this look. And I would like to know yours. The one I have on today is a Chanel. It's one of their best sellers. The girl at the counter told me so, and I'm not sure of the name, but it's 226 Tissé Rivoli. I'm sure that is not the right way, but it is a beautiful.
Somebody tell me, what is the difference between that and Avon? In fact, it's like I look at them Chanel quads and I'm like, no, why would anybody, oh, here we go, 10 million voucher things. Why would anyone pay through the nose for, sorry, I can't talk and think, for an eyeshadow quad like that you can get from Avon? And I bet you they're not doing them now, are they? Queen Bee. That looks cool. No, they haven't got them now. Right, hang on. Right, it's the same type of case. They've just started doing this thing now with the numbers on. But before, it used to just be... So I don't know if these are American Avon. There we go. Avon. What's the difference between that and what she's showing us? Apart from £50, probably. I don't get it. Right, have a good look. And then we're going to go back to the beautiful one that she's got. Where is it? What am I on? Is it that? Nope. 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 There we go. exactly the same, is it not? Even got the little squidgy sponge thing. I remember the first time I saw someone show a Chanel quad on YouTube, and I'm like, huh? You've paid what for that? It's Avon. They're taking the piss.
Palette. Beautiful. Honestly, if you didn't even feel like doing a whole eye look, you could take a big fluffy blender brush and use any of these shadows over the whole lid and just get a complete look. Because they're that baked formula, they just are gorgeous. When you catch your brow bone, it will give you maybe a little bit more darkness. Another one I really like is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. It does that. So definitely that's a good one too. But this is the Chanel, and this is what I have on today. This one I repurchased last year. I didn't realize they, renamed a lot of the Charlotte Tilbury palettes. I think it used to be called the Sophisticate or something, but anyway, it's the Bella Sophia. And this palette is actually so much prettier when you put it on. I think I went and got it after I watched a tutorial, I'm not sure who.
That's what you always do. Oh my God, that looks amazing. Pause, runs out to the Tesla. Take me to the shops, quick, Batman. I need to go and buy shite that I've already got, but I forgot I've got it. Do. Back. Oh no, look, they've got something else I like the look of. Quick, back in the Batmobile. It's madness, utter madness. And will you please stop tapping things? Why is she not in the office now? She's out in the main room in a chair looking at... She makes no sense at all, this woman.
And I remember thinking, that's it? But when I used it, it was absolutely gorgeous. I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite palettes of all times. I have a tester because they were out of it that day, and I was purchasing a lot of stuff, and so she gave me a tester. This is the Soft Cashmere. To me, this is just like the ultimate cool tone shimmery palette. It is beautiful. Every color in here is beautiful. And I think the darkest color could be used as a liner because it is pretty dark and it's not shimmery. Okay, I'm going to talk about highlights and I'm going to talk about blushes, both glowy. But if you want to, use one glowy and one matte, I understand. But all of these that I show you can be layered. Also, the Pat McGrath palette is a fabulous glowy blush and highlight palette. But one of my all-time favorites is the Laura Mercier Highlight 01. You can see I have used and abused this one. This one has more of a little bit more pigment, but I like that. I don't know, I like even using it along the jawline. Another one that I think so many of you probably already have and you love, but it's this Dior. This is a good one. That bronzy color and that pink color. And then I see a lot of makeup artists, they will swirl their brush in every color and then use it. So that's an option too, a good one. But this is just beautiful. I love it. This is actually my second one. My first one got worn down, and then I think it fell prey to my move when I got rid of, I would say 75% of my makeup. But I don't really regret that because I repurchased the things that I really missed. And I think that's good to do sometimes if you can. And
really, is it? It's good to do. To throw makeup in the bin there's nothing wrong with, and then just go and buy it again. Did that make sense to you in your little world, does it? John says, when she bought her first Tom Ford lipstick and everyone was having a go at her about how much it was, he said, oh, go buy another one. But does he realise that you're throwing thousands of pounds worth of makeup in a bin to go out and spend thousands of pounds on it again? Is this how you've taught Brooke to live her life? Oh, don't worry about it, darling. Just throw it away. If you need it, you can buy it again. What?
And then last but not least is the Rose Glow Highlighting Powder from Laura Mercier. That one's very similar. Just gorgeous. I mean, beautiful. Now let's talk about blush. Very bronzy, glowy blushes. I don't think anyone could talk about warm, glowy blushes without MAC Warm Soul. It's hard to swatch things like this because it's just not the same as if you were to use it on your face.
Yeah, it's really hard to swatch stuff when I've got filters up the wazoo and 10 million lights on and nothing looks like it's supposed to. There was somebody doing a thing earlier. It was a short and I'll probably never find it again. If I do, I'll put it at the end of this video. But she was saying about people accusing her of using filters, and it just shows you how good they are and how easy it is.
With a brush, but honestly, Warm Soul can be used as an all-around 3 products in one. I think you can contour bronze with this, highlight, and blush. I love this. I used this like every day. I think summer before last, it was just my go-to, and I would use it with other blushes. I would, so it was kind of like my bronzy. I think I used it with the butter bronzer, and then I used this, and then I used another. I cannot remember which one it was. I'll have to look back. That's the good thing about having your tutorials from years ago. Maybe we'll redo one of those. Another one of my favorites is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic. This one is Ecstasy. Honestly, all of them are so pretty. I really love Pillow Talk. Now, Pillow Talk 2 or medium, that one's a little bit too much for me. I think it's for a darker skin tone. So beautiful. I would say
See, that'd be too dark for me. It's always about me. Me, I. Somebody else would have said, I like this one, and I think blah-de-blah would be perfect for darker skin tones, but no. It doesn't suit me. We don't care. Some days, the stupid is just off the scale, isn't it?
Ecstasy and Pillow Talk are my 2 favorites. And I don't know if I've had all of them over the years, but I've had several of them, and these 2 are the ones that have remained in my collection. So I love these. But I wore this back probably before I started YouTube, and that is the Jane Iredale Whisper. I also love Cotton Candy. So Whisper is a little bit warmer and peachy toned, but Cotton Candy is that cool pink. So either way you want to go, I like both of them. But this
basically, she's just bought everything again, hasn't she? Insane.
This one has some shimmer to it. Oh, I have this on today. I have this on. I have the Tarte Park Avenue Princess and the Laura Mercier highlight. Okay, lips. I also love a shimmery, glowy, just youthful, juicy lip in the summer. And a lot of times I will just go with a lip liner, but it has to be the right one, and a gloss. You want the lip liner to stay. You want it to stay around. It is going to get into your lip gloss to some degree. It's not like MAC or Laura Mercier or Anastasia. Those are the ones that don't stay lip liners. These do. So here is the Color Riche Mastermind, or Matt's It would be my 2 favorites. The one I have on today is Lolita from KVD, a great pink tone. Also, the Estee Lauder Rose is a great pink. This is my lip liner with Christian Audette, Paradise. This is going to be like Ideal. Ideal from Lancome is another one. This one's a little bit darker. And then this is Maybelline in Magnetic Mauve. This would be similar to the Lolita. And then the Dior Jungle is a fantastic summer lip liner. I love it, and I especially love it with the lip oils. My favorite lip oils are the Dior and the Clarins. Those are my two favorites. This one is the Dior number 15 Cherry. I would say it's my favorite in the Dior. I would say Pitaya is my favorite in the Clarins. For glosses, I like a good shimmery gloss. I like Buxom Celeste, but it doesn't have enough color to wear it on its own. This is City Beauty San Diego, one of the most beautiful glosses of all times. I love it. This is the Beauty Counter, and this is the Bare Shimmer. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is one of the most gorgeous glosses ever. This would be really good if you are really not into too much shimmer, but you just want a little bit and you like a nude, as in that light pinky nude. This with like Totally Toffee would be amazing. And then the Lawless Forget the Filler in Glazed. This is another one that just has that juiciness to it.
Which one is it?
That is a good starter kit. If you're around my age, you still want to look like a glowy bronze bombshell in the summer. For accessories, I just have on my hoops. I did not even put on a ring. My nail polish is this crazy Zara color that I got that I thought might be good for summer, but I have to tell you, as much as I like it, I think I would prefer it on my toes. My ideal necklace. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you real soon. Bye-bye.
I thought Chanel was in mid-air then. That was weird. So you're not going to cough up and say that they've sponsored it? Does it say anywhere at the bottom that some links used our affiliate? Whatever. If that wasn't a fucking sponsored video, I'll eat my hat. Right. She may have said so good. Might have said video. Possibly. But the rest she didn't. So still no bingo. So maybe next time. Man, am I glad that's over. And if you are too. Thank you for sticking with me, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm back. I found that thing, so I thought I'll stick it in here. But it just shows you how good they are now, filters, and how easy it is to deceive people.
I hate that I have to stand here and make another video, but it has come to my attention that people are still...
Oops. That's what I hate about these shorts. Hang on, make that smaller so I can get it all in. Oop.
Stand here and make another video, but it has come to my attention that people are still claiming I'm using photo editing apps like FaceApp to change my appearance. And as you can see, I'm standing in front of a camera right now. I am not using any editing apps, and I am absolutely perfect. If you still have a problem with this, I think you need to seek counseling for jealousy. And I don't really know what else to say about... Oh, I hate that I have to stand...
Isn't it good? Like back in the day, you had to do it afterwards. Now, it's just a thing on your phone or on your camera, and it can do that. And people say, oh no, they're not using things. So it just shows you how easy it is for Lisa to like click a thing on. Where am I going? Click on a thing and I've left you with a page full of bras. Great. Click on a thing and she's totally different. You don't know who's telling the truth anymore, do you? Anyway, I'm buggering off now. Thank you. Bye. I'm back. I found that thing, so I thought I'll stick it in here. But it just shows you how good they are now, filters, and how easy it is to deceive people.
I hate that I have to stand here and make another video, but it has come to my attention that people are still...
Oops. That's what I hate about these shorts. Hang on, make that smaller so I can get it all in. Oop.
stand here and make another video, but it has come to my attention that people are still claiming I'm using photo editing apps like FaceApp to change my appearance. And as you can see, I'm standing in front of a camera right now. I am not using any editing apps and I am absolutely perfect. If you still have a problem with this, I think you need to seek counseling for jealousy. And I don't really know what else to say about, I hate that I have to stand.
Isn't it? Isn't it good? Like back in the day, you had to do it afterwards. Now it's just a thing on your phone or on your camera and it can do that. And people say, oh no, they're not using things. So it just shows you how easy it is for Lisa to like click a thing on. Where am I going? Click on a thing and I've left you with a page full of bras. Great. Click on a thing and she's totally different. You don't know who's telling the truth anymore, do you? Anyway, I'm buggering off now. Thank you. Bye.